and welcome to my vanilla Minecraft hardcore world, where I try to build up my own universe, help a village, and eventually beat the Ender Dragon. However, there is one thing that gets in the way. Death. Because this happens. Yeah. But anyways. Welcome to episode 2. Hello. Stuff happened. You probably won't be very proud, but I was mining lots and lots off camera to prepare for episode 2. And, well, I fell down a hole and I died. Literally. Oh, that's Freecam. Literally on episode 2. I died. And I'm not very happy about it, but I'm not gonna restart. That's a lie. I am gonna restart. I mean, I'm not gonna give up because, it's only episode 2, and that would make me very, very sad. Oh my gosh, I am in partisan. That would be very, very sad for anyone if I just stop now. So, I'm just gonna restart. I have a new world with the same seed. Everything is the same. When did I get E6? I don't know. And we're restarting. We're doing it over. We're not giving up. And we're gonna lock in this time. We're not gonna fail this time. So, I have got myself some base equipment, some stone tools, I've got some armor, a shield. So now I'm at least protected from anything. However, I think I am desperately needing to go mining. Just at some point. Because I didn't do it last time for a while. So, actually, I don't even think I did. So, I need to do it a lot sooner this time around. Because recent Minecraft updates seem to end up in shortages in iron especially. Unless you're in, the peaks. But there's iron shortages in the caves. And I need to stock up. Because iron is very, very much needed in any Minecraft survival for anything. Literally anything you can think of. Iron is probably needed at some point. So I need to stock up. And I don't just need iron. I need any ore really. And I'm back to the basics. So I do need any ore. I can't be going without anything. But I do have an idea. So I've recently been inspired by Impulse SV on Hermitcraft with the hole that he's dug to start off Season 10. And I would like to do sort of the same thing over here. But make it different. So I'm gonna... Oh my gosh, the lag. Hello? Oh, okay. Sure. But anyway, I'm inspired by Impulse for his Season 10 start off. Oh my gosh. I hate powder snow. Anyway, I am inspired. And I will be making it into a building app. So it is different. It's not exactly the same. And it will be significantly smaller because otherwise I will literally be here forever. But I would like to start off. I'm very aware of powder snow is there. Okay. I would like to start off over here, I think. I can't remember where I planned it out. I planned out to do it somewhere over here. When I am not lagging severely. Okay. I'm just gonna stop walking so I don't lag. I'm just gonna do it over here. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and let's hop into a really, hopefully quick time lapse of me starting to mine out the bases of the circle. Let's go. as you can see, I have dug out a pretty big circle down from, well, this level is, don't know what level it is, whether it's X, Y, or Z, but 68 down to 55, which I'm quite impressed with. It took me literally hours. But I did find some lapis, which I'm only just getting now because I had to go and make an iron pickaxe first, because I actually found out the other day you can't mine like those ores, like lapis and probably diamonds and well, definitely emeralds and stuff, with a copper pickaxe, which makes it even more like a stone pickaxe. But anyway, so this is what I got. I don't know why that's here, because that needs to go back to my base. But I got that and that. I am from, as you can tell. These, hello. These are the ores I did get from mining. I have moved them. I moved them over here, which is why I couldn't, oh my gosh, which is why I couldn't show you earlier. Iron is the one thing I didn't get that I desperately needed, but copper will do for now for tools, as it is the same seed, which means all the same biomes and locations and etc. I'm pretty sure I remember pointing out that there is a pale garden in this direction. So I'm going to go adventure in that direction. I'm gonna make a boat because I'm not swimming through that. And farm some materials so I can make my actual starter base. So we actually have somewhere to live on the shipwreck, obviously, but somewhere proper that isn't just the vanilla Minecraft shipwreck. So I will see you there. So we've made it to our destination. There's the Pearl Garden right there, and I actually found a village right next to it. I think finding this village is definitely very helpful, especially with keeping me safe and food and not lag apparently. But I did get a lot of wheat, which is good because that means I can make a lot of bread, which I won't be leaving behind because I'm gonna need it for food source. And okay, I have smelted up some steak, and I also have some mutton that I can also smelt. I did a bit of slaughter on the way. But yeah. So next thing I'm gonna do is, once again, we're going to hop into another timeline. What am I saying? Time lapse? We're gonna hop into another time lapse of some tree chopping. That was a very laggy zoom in.
Okay, so first of all, I have found a solution for audio, like my voice audio. I hope this is better because I found a mic that isn't just my laptop speaker, whatever. I found a horse. Please don't run away. Oh my god. Oh, it's fine. I'll just go to sleep and find it in the morning. Um, but unfortunately, no time lapse, as you probably noticed, because I forgot to hit record. So there is no time lapse. However, I did get some stuff. You know, I got a lot of pale oak, probably more than I should have. I got some dark oak, probably should have got more. And I got a bunch of saplings for everything, so I can maybe have a tree farm. My horse is running away. I need him to come back. And apparently my axe broke. But the main reason I wanted to grab some pale oak and dark oak and all that was purely because I wanted to use it for renovating. What the hell did I just pick up? An egg. Whoop! Oh my god, that went far. Wonder if a chicken came out of that. Anyway, I wanted to use it for renovating. Okay, so ignore the sound quality because I am currently recording this editing on my phone. I never got to finish because I got really distracted, as always. But what I was going to say is will be using those materials to renovate my ship into a home. So I actually have a house to live in for the first time rather than just living in the bottom of a ship. Yeah. So, I'm home. Without the horse, unfortunately. There was a massive body of water I had to cross. So, this is my home, or what will soon be a home rather than the shipwreck lodged in the side of a mountain. And I'm actually going to hop into what would have been my third, but it's actually my second time lapse of this episode, and I'm gonna build my starter base. Let's go! Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that time lapse, and I'm so excited. Here's the final build. I am actually going to show you in Freecam. Um, this is what it looks like. There's meant to be a chimney. I forgot to get deep slate earlier, so there is no chimney right now, and I don't have a campfire. And there's meant to be. Oh, Okay, I left a dirt pillow. Um, there is a couple details that was like here, but I'm gonna wait until I go to the Nether and eventually hopefully get a happy gas, because that would just make doing that whole bit just so much easier. No, I need to find out how to get light grey dye so I can dye my glass panes light grey rather than white. Well, not white, just the standard. And then I've kind of got this open area up here. I don't really know what to do with this. There was in the original design, I will say, there was meant to be like a tower to go up here, but every time I would put a roof on it, it just looked absolutely stupid. So I scrapped it, and it's like this. The door is on the outside, but that's because of this and that. The snow is so annoying. There is no interior yet, as you can tell. Everything is outside apart from my bed. But anyway, inside. We're gonna come down a bit. There's some steps and some stairs upwards. I have no clue anything for interior. I was gonna say this will be, and I don't have a plan. This is the window. We can see out. It's quite nice. Um, at the moment, this is my bed. This will probably stay as a bedroom, but at the moment, it literally just has my bed and a lantern. Anyway, upstairs we have kind of this big open area. I need to kind of, I don't know, enclose this a little bit just for safety because, something could come in and just walk down. I've already had an iron golem. You'll probably see it in the time lapse. There's an iron golem that is literally just like chilling over here. And I'm just like, oh, hey, dude. I'll probably open this up at some point and then make a path that kind of goes down to the village because at the moment I'm like having to climb up the cliff and it's painful. Yeah, I have no clue any interior. But it will get done. I'll work on that for next episode. We can do that next episode. Or maybe I'll even work on that in next episode. We can maybe do that together. We can hop over into my creative world. I probably shouldn't stand up here, considering I have actually, you'll see it in the time lapse, I fell down there twice. One time I did land in the very, like, edge corner of the water. But the first time I landed next to the water and I ended up on half a heart, I actually thought that was it for the second time again. And I was like, I don't know what to do because I don't really want to restart again. So I'm just not gonna stand there. I'm gonna stand right here. So yeah, I think that will wrap up this episode. Just perfect. We've actually done a lot today. I know maybe in the video it might not seem as a lot, especially with the one missing time lapse, which was completely my fault. I apologize. Um, but this has taken a whole day of filming. I mean, episode one, I filmed, edited, and posted in one day. This episode, I filmed all day, posting times and days are Wednesday and Sunday. Sunday is 6 p.m. Wednesday, I'm not as sure, but you know, I've definitely had a much better and useful start than I did last time, which last time isn't actually that long ago, it was only episode one. But it's fine. And I think next episode we can definitely do the interior and maybe some farms. Definitely iron, because, you know, I'm desperate for iron. I'm literally half iron and half copper armor right now. It's not it's stylish, but it's not very ideal. Um we can make a wheat farm, but I need to work out where that's gonna go. Um, you know, if and also major thing, I can only make a wheat farm if I can work out. I know the villagers have it done, but if I can only do it if I can work out how to get the water running and not turning into ice because of the biome that we're in. Because over when I was digging the circle, there was a bunch of patches of water, which you will also probably see on the time lapse, that literally would freeze within like minutes of it being exposed to the air before I could cover it over. So I kind of need to work out how to prevent that from happening. Maybe I need to do it underground in the hole. I don't know. I'll experiment a bit off camera. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope to see you next time. Goodbye!